Struggling to win more games in Weekend League? Trying to make more coins in Madden Ultimate Team? PlaybookGG is the website for you. The only website out there that's not only going to help you be a better Madden player and win more games, but also give you tips and strategies on how to make coins throughout the year for your Madden Ultimate Team. Tons of game plans available right now and even more coming. And also featuring a money play section that's going to break down every single playbook in the game and show you the best plays to run out of it. Want to give PlaybookGG a try? Feel free to use the link down below pinned in the comments section of this video and sign up so you guys can make coins and improve your game. Let's get into today's video. Yo, what's going on everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger and we are back at you again today with another Madden 20 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to talk about 3 things that you can do this weekend to prepare yourself for the MUT 20 Harvest promo that more than likely is coming tomorrow. They've said a couple times this week that a new program or new promo is coming to MUT 20 next week. What day that is, I'm not sure. I would probably expect Thursday or Friday of next week. And of course, it's going to be the Harvest promo. We got that kind of information when November started. They said around mid-November, which a lot of people thought would be today, including myself. We would get this program. I thought it'd be a 2-parter where we got some this Friday and then some next Friday. But that remains to be seen as far as the date goes. So we're going to hold off on our true predictions for this promo as far as what to expect, probably until next week. But I do have 3 quick tips to give you guys to kind of prepare. And, you know, some of this is guessing by me, but I think you guys will be pretty safe following some of this stuff. So the very first thing that we're going to go ahead and take a look at is training right now. So we've talked about it numerous times. Every big promo that we've seen this year, guys, we've had special offers in the training currency section of the store. So MUT Superstars, MUT Heroes, with the most recent Most Feared. Every single one involved training somehow, some way. Also, every year for the last couple of years, we've had Blitz promos, and Blitz promos are usually, you know, after Thanksgiving, immediately after, but they've always had some type of special pack offers, and most of the times those are for money, but I would not be surprised if we get some for training. We saw many Blitz offers last year in MUT 19, so it wouldn't be a big surprise. So why are we saying this? Well, the market's down right now, and you guys might want to invest in some training. Now, how much? That's up to you, and kind of based on your coin count right now, but I think maybe a safe number is like 20k worth of training, because I would expect when this Harvest promo comes out, I'm thinking we're probably going to get another alternate currency. I kind of hope we don't get one, but I also think we might, and maybe it's going to be like turkeys. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see that, but I also wouldn't be surprised if we see training packs to the extent of what, that I don't know. You know, we saw with Most Feared, it was very little. All we saw was a 250 pack that gave you a 77 plus, but boy was that pack tons of fun to open, and having a lot of training for it was definitely a good thing. So we saw that with Make Right grants, but I think it would be good to have maybe 20k worth, and we updated the training point spreadsheet earlier today, so our sweet spot, our cheap spot right here is still kind of like 87 to 90 overalls. Absolute lowest right now is 89s. I saw quite a few flashback 89s for like 65, 64, 63k. It might be a little bit tough to find them still at 65, but if you can, flashbacks are definitely cheap right now. Higher overall cards with the 90s, the Reduxes right now are really, really cheap. You're not going to see too many Reduxes, even though there's a plethora of them on the market because of the current house rules. I still don't think you'll see a lot of them, other than maybe Phillip Rivers drop below 100k, but definitely look for it, because more and more people, as each hour goes on, are completing house rules, opening up that pack, probably not getting a good pull like myself yesterday, and then just undercutting each other. So if you're looking for training, again, on the auction house here, 88s, 89, 90 is the sweet spot. Let's see if we can get an 89 for 65k or a 90 for 91k. We'll jump back on over to the auction house and test our luck really quick. We're also going to take a look at our sniping spreadsheet, so we'll show that in a moment here. But again, we're going to try to see if we can catch just one quick cheap training. For 89s, I think personally one of the best sorts to do is go 88, 89 and sort by program and just kind of cycle through flashback legends, and heavyweights. Again, we're going to be looking for, if we can find it, an 89 for about 65k. So I would then just go down here and through legends, and we're looking for 89s again for 65k. We're approaching kind of that threshold here. We're not finding any. We do have a Champ Bailey right here, which is 65,850. So that would definitely be a good buy there. Let's then go over to flashbacks. This is where I was really finding them cheap. I can't remember. I think it was Allen Robinson off the top of my head, who had like a bunch of them up there for really cheap. 88. There's a Ben Roethlisberger, 64k. There's the Allen Robinsons that I was talking about. So you can even get this at 64,100 if we update our spreadsheet there. 64,100 would be 17.96 coins per training point. And then the other search, as I mentioned, you would want to go through is searching for heavyweights. So flashbacks, heavyweights, legends, cycle through those things. Of course, you can do all of them. You don't have to do that, but that's the one that kind of works best for me. And again, with this training point spreadsheet, all the values that I have on here are the average lowest value. If you can find things, spend 10 minutes on the auction house. Search for numbers, search for values under these numbers I have. So if you're searching for 89s, look for under 65k. You saw we just found one there. If you are searching for 90s, look for 90k. I bet you can find some there. I bet you'll have some luck. So number 2 on my list is power-ups. Now I'm gonna say this, and I want you to make sure that you're listening. I don't really invest in power-ups this year. Anytime I pull a power-up, I just hang on to it. I don't sell it for the most part. There's some, certain situations where I might, because I know that the value is pretty good at that point. But there's a lot of cards that have not seen upgrades, and I think that they may. Now, will their power-ups increase in price by a ton? I don't know. It's been tough to predict, but I've been getting this question a lot while I stream on Twitch, and that's why I'm bringing it up in this video. A lot of people ask me, Pop, what power-up should I invest in? What card should I invest in? So I wrote down some names of some guys who probably could and might get cards with this new promo, or even with the Blitz promo very soon. And a lot of them obviously have power-ups. So one of the big ones that I'm really surprised we haven't seen a card for yet is Tom Brady. So if we take a look right now, his power-ups is sitting about 10k. Will a Tom Brady move the market? Here's the big thing why I think he might not, but I still want to bring him up because he's one that maybe you want to invest in. The big selling point for Tom Brady is Hot Route Master, but we already have Peyton Manning out there. We already have a slow quarterback who has Hot Route Master. We already have Kurt Warner. Is Brady's stats going to be good enough when he gets a card to overtake Peyton or Kurt Warner? Maybe, but is it going to be good enough to make his power-up shoot up in price? I don't think so. I think we may have missed that window, but he's one of the names out there again that I wanted to throw out there. Another quarterback that we could talk about, Patrick Mahomes. Look at his power-up right now. Not really investment worthy, but I think he'll probably get another card pretty soon. I would expect it like a 93, 94, 95. I think people might be assuming because he got a harvest card last year, he's going to get one this year. I see a lot of people doing the same thing with LT because he got a legend last year. He's going to get a legend this year. Will that happen? I don't know. But if you can snipe some of these Mahomes for maybe 20, 15K, it might be worth it. This price isn't really an investment to me. Let's take a look at some other players here. One that I'm surprised we haven't seen another card, and maybe that's because he's just not having a great season, though he played pretty well last night, and that's going to be OBJ. I mean, right now, about 17K. He's always pretty fast, just pretty good stats overall. This is another one I would more so try to, don't just buy a bunch at 17K and hope it goes up. You might want to kind of filter this one out. If you use a companion app, you can save certain filters. Just check it every 10 minutes. If you can catch some OBJs for like 10 to 15, 10 to 13K around there, might not be a bad idea. Another one, and I know you're going to laugh, and I promise you it's not going to be for this promo, but eventually, Antonio Brown. And look how cheap it is. I don't think they're not going to give Antonio Brown AB another card this year. Hang on to a couple of these if you got them. If you can find them for cheap, I mean, look how many are on the auction house right now. Not many. Will the price go up? I don't know. That's up to you to make the decision. I'm just throwing some names out there, but I would not be surprised at all if AB, not for the Harvest promo, but for some promo very soon, got a card eventually, whether it was Blitz or the Holiday promo. I don't know what they'll do. Maybe they'll give him a flashback. Xavier Rhodes, usually a pretty solid MUT card. 0 upgrades. I don't know how he's playing this season. I haven't heard his name much. Xavier Rhodes is not a bad one. And then one that my guy Greatest keeps trying to tell me to invest in, but I'm just not going to do it, is Marshawn Lattimore. His power-up was really, really expensive when he got his, Ultimate Trainers card, because it was a NAT option. Pretty solid card. Usually good man coverage, good speed. If you can find him for like maybe 10K and under, 10 to 13K even, might not be bad. He once sold for like 30, 40, 50K. Will another card of his make this price increase that much again? I don't think so, but I could certainly see him being in the mid-20s. Always sell off of hype, never buy off of hype. So when these cards eventually get announced, try to sell them right away. People are going to be undercutting each other left and right. Also, if you can, try to even post, like if they announce a special stream, right? And you got all these power-ups, post them before the stream starts. Post them a little higher than, the normal value. Post them at whatever value you're okay with them selling for. So then when the card is announced, you're not undercutting with the rest of everybody. You already have yours up and somebody might buy it. That's typically what I do before a big promo, before a special stream. I will list all my power-ups, and I list them like 10K higher than everybody else at that current moment. And it seems to work for me. Some other names I got on here, Christian McCaffrey, Jalen Smith, Myles Garrett, though I don't think that's going to happen anymore. Darius Leonard, Eric Berry, waiting for him to get a card. Might not be this promo, but eventually. And Adrian Amos, who has that captain card, that theme builder card, and is usually a really good MUT participant. Surprised he hasn't got a new card. I bet he'll get a Harvest card. Okay, so that's kind of tip number 2. Tip number 3, we're going to take a look at the sniping guide. This was also updated today. If you're unfamiliar with my sniping guide, yes, the link is down below in the description, along with that training point spreadsheet we just took a look at. I know the link doesn't work. Copy and paste it and it'll work for you. I got to find a better clickable link. The URL shortener website that I used for the first one only let me do one for free. Google's URL shortener is stupid and never works properly. So we had to use a third site, and that one just doesn't allow you to click the link. Just copy and paste it, it'll work. But we did update this, and I think the market is pretty good for flipping cards right now. So if you go through these overalls, again, if you really need an in detail tutorial on how to do this, go back and watch my video. It's titled How I Made Millions of Coins Flipping Cards in MUT 20. That's going to give you really the deep detail on these. But market's down right now, and a lot of people are selling. I think a lot of people may have been opening up packs for Carson Wentz yesterday. For the Legends tomorrow, hopefully we get a good limited that has people opening packs again. I'm going to expect Herman Moore is going to be one of them. I expect probably some type of defensive theme diamond card, like maybe Jason Sehorn, one of those cornerbacks. It was Patrick Surtain, one of them, or isn't that a hockey player? Am I just making things up right now? I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I think it's going to be a defensive theme diamond tomorrow. Herman Moore will be the offense, and hopefully we get a good limited card. If we do, people are going to open up packs. That's going to make it really, really good for sniping. So use this guide. It is updated. Go watch my video on how to flip cards. I'm going to be doing it this afternoon, and if we have some good success, we'll talk about it in tomorrow's MUT Market Watch. But those are the 3 ways, man. Get cheap training. You might want to do it in reverse. Get some coins by flipping cards. Do it right now. Once you make those coins, go get yourself some cheap training. And also, once you make those coins, go invest in some power-ups. Those are the 3 things I would be doing this weekend. Also, obviously, playing house rules and play seasons instead of weekend league, guys. It's so much more profitable and so less stressful. I wish I listened to my own advice with that one. But those are the 3 things. If you got any questions, we'll talk more market stuff in MUT Market Watch tomorrow. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.